Hey, hello. Good morning and good afternoon. Doc will be at the airport. Good morning, Doc. So excited that you will be able to, be joining in, that you've got your island and many things waiting for you. Did this week fly by? I agree, Isabel. And aloha, Marky. Thanks for joining in. Great to see y'all. It is Friday. I did think I thought to myself, let's be prepared to fly out or take flights in. Yeah, let me know which you would prefer, Doc. I can go I'll go fill my pockets up anyway with your stuff. Get that ready for you. And hey, hey Hazy, good morning, G. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. And Croak sounds kind of lonely. I'd have to stop by there. I do not need some of these things on my pockets. In my pockets, I do not need. I'm just going to drop for now. But these I do want. As I've said, if I drop them near my house, then, they're probably not, like, irreplaceable. But I probably do want to hang on to them. And, Doc feels like coming for a visit. All right, sounds good. Let me just dig up your stuff first. Doesn't have to be in that order. I just, oh, well, usually I have it. There we go. There it is. And I remember Corneria, yes. Creator just updated the dream code to a very fall transformation. Halloween indeed. Oh, that sounds fun, Marky. That sounds quite fun. And hey, Laura, good morning. Welcome. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How's everybody's week going so far? And Mars Girl, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining. I always feel a little pang of guilt to pull someone away from, I know, another very good stream. But thank you so much for being here, Mars Girl. Where am I going? I'm headed, I'm in the wrong place. I kind of went on automatic for a few seconds there. I'm gonna dig these up. And I'm gonna open my gates, I think just my friend gates, since I... Wait, are we friends, Doc? Actually. I'm trying to think if, yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. I'm pretty sure we did for something else. New folks here? Laura, I think, followed yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we usually have some new folks in the crowd. Yeah, if we're already friends, and I'm just gonna open up my friend gates to start with. And Doc, you're welcome to hang out. There won't be, Able Sisters won't open, unfortunately, for 30 minutes. But you're welcome to hang out for a bit, and then if anybody wants me to, I think I would like to, get some visits in. If anybody wants me to come visit their islands. It's just been a while since I've gone flying and visited other people, it feels like. Well, that's what I was thinking might be fun today. All good, Doc? Great. Glad to hear it. Why is there so many stuff dug up? So this is stuff that Doc redeemed from the prize field. And I just, hoped, fingers crossed, he'd get the game at some point. So I picked a place, and oh my goodness, I had not looked at these new drawings. This is a nice one from Rob. And, oh, and sorry, Laura does think that they're new here. Yeah, welcome on in. Look, I'm always glad to have new people, really. And look at this from Sharn. Look at this great, like, I feel like it's a night sky. I think those are stars and a moon behind the clouds, kind of a night forest. pretty evocative given the limited palette. And hey, Mr. Martin, welcome back. One of our old, yeah, VIPs there from the Mixer days. Great to have you back. How are things going? If you feel like saying, you can just talk about your island if you're still working on your Animal Crossing stuff, or, you know, what have you. Oh, kind of an open question there. And Doc did just start the island, so not much there. That's, you know, no worries. I've gone to new people's islands and, you know, helped them pull weeds a bit. That's the kind of thing I do not mind doing at all. For, you know, for a friend. For these nice people who come and spend time here. But yeah, I'm just gonna open my friend gates for Doc here to come receive these things. Mr. Martin looking for my friend code. You want to come over? So I'm just to say I'm mostly looking to take flights out today. I'm having Doc over to pick up some things that are kind of reserved. I can post my friend code though for like honestly once I'll get these gates closed, I think. Sorry to just momentarily turn you down, Mr. Martin. I really do like having people come over to my island, and the thing is I have typically started doing that most days, I think. A lot of days. I don't exactly keep track. But I open my gates pretty frequently, just post a dodo code up and invite folks in. If you do want to come over, I sure hope we get a chance. But yeah, I will post my friend code just once Doc comes over, and I can close these gates again. And actually, I can start emptying my pockets out here. That's a nice amount of bells to get started. And some gold nugs, look at that. Alright, there's that fight. Oh, and Marky says that escape land could be nearly done in the next days. Well, don't push yourself too hard, but that is very exciting to hear. And Vesla, I don't think I know what you're working on, Marky, but good luck with it. And here comes Doc and his TARDIS. That's good. Yeah. All right, I've got some ideas, and I believe we're still on. We're still planning some kind of birthday celebration in let's see, that would be Monday, the 19th. Oh, you didn't pick up that that Doc is a Doctor Who fan. Oh, yeah, hey Rob, by the way. Good morning. I forget. Yeah, there was one day where we were talking about that more, and I think Doc was asking specifically like what all kind of Doctor Who-ish items are available within Animal Crossing. And welcome. You finally made it. I'm so glad. These are all for you. Help yourself. I'll be right back. Called it Project Cemetery. That sounds scary. Alright. Yeah, just close the gate for now. Oh, that's a good point. There are those early pocket limitations. Well, I can also send mail. I mean, if it happened to be just a couple of things that, don't fit in Doc's pockets, but that is a good point, Mars Girl. And for Mr. Martin here, and basically anybody else, there is my friend code in chat for the Switch. That old switcheroony. Marky's house is now officially a Halloween party. That is exciting. And excuse me, Doc, I'm just gonna run around the beach for a little bit. And you know, I hope you know that any of those recipes lying around, if those are... Oh, hey, there's Gullivar. I might do that before I mean, once Doc leaves, I might do that before anything else happens. How do you do joy and such? You might not know them yet. That is, you have to wait until one of your residents starts teaching you them, and then it is ZR on a Switch controller. The right trigger in other parlance. But it is, you don't start out with any, unfortunately. You have to wait to be taught, even your first one. So Team DIY Moose. A new strength routine. What a great DIY idea. Hit instead. For a stacked wood wall, yeah. Do already know that one. And I really need to keep buttering Sterling up, though. I've got to remember to keep that grind up. How's it going, Victoria? Yes, there are many, lots of them to learn, as Mars Girl says. It does take some time. I feel like I'm a good ways in, and I'm still angling for that last one. Yeah, trying to grab any extra recipes that I can and just drop those off. Forgot about... Ooh, excuse me. Forgot about that meow catchphrase. It's alright. Still feel okay about that one. Anybody else crafting today? Allie was not home. I just passed by her, but I do have to pick up these branches. Unfortunately. There's Bob, also not crafting. Can I tell if Gladys is home from here? Looks like no. Croak. Nope. And Sterling asleep or out and about? Gladys was in the plaza also. Ah. Thank you for sharing the benefit of your object permanence with me, Mars Girl. Always appreciated. There we go. Let's get this. Yeah, this is for you, bud. Yes, enjoy your T-Rex torso. Dude, thanks. Thank you, Sterling. Oh, she had her big reading glasses on. That sounds perfectly splendid. Yikes. I mean, I like the do-rags. It's just not, it's not completely my style, but I think I have said, I think Croak looks absolutely amazing in a do-rag. Kind of to my surprise, but just really suits him, I think. Here we go. What you working on, Opal? A spooky lantern. Wish you could gift villagers masks and they would actually wear it. Yes. Yeah, sort of. I mean, just looking at Opal here, you can see there would be, with certain masks, there would be some kind of anatomical impossibilities. You know, with that trunk. But yeah, it's funny how they end up wearing them on like the sides of their heads or what have you. You can get some interesting effects that way. Wanted to give Zuck a beak. Ooh. Well, octopuses do have beaks, don't they? So that seems accurate. Okay, so one more recipe to drop here. And Doc, if you want to go to Opal's house, you can try to get that recipe from her. Sometimes how they wear the masks really cracks Mars Girl up. I hear you. I hear you on that one, same. Not duck beaks, though, the superior beaks. Hey, you know, I mean, of course you can have your favorite beaks. Nothing wrong with that. But beaks are highly specialized. It's actually, you know, famously, I think, when Darwin was in the Galapagos Islands, it was partly, I think, the study of like these incredibly individualized bird beaks on the island chains of what was it? I forget what kind of bird it was. But that really helped, like those observations helped form his ideas on adaptation, which did lead into like his you know, on the origins of species, which is boy, I really can't go into that too much, but one of the most interesting courses I took was like a very full history and look at Darwin and Darwinism. And I was actually quite glad to read some of those source things, actually. Finches, thank you, Mars Girl. Yeah, that was not one I was going to say, so I really appreciate that. The finches, that is right. Interesting stuff to read, but really important to... I mean, I'm just so glad to have had... I think a really good curriculum, looking at the context around all that stuff. And 100 bits from Keto Retro Gaming, thank you so much. Oh, that, I see the text on that gets cut off a bit, but please enjoy the Mark Hamill that you have activated. Thank you so much, Ito. Good morning to you. Let me get that shout out in there just right away. If the bot will oblige, thank you. Yes. Oh, I did miss the Life is Strange last night. I think I just, I was still lurking in Top Dog's stream when Hito came in and saw a few mention of some things that happened in there to certain characters. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Might have to go and look at that VOD, if that's available. But Marskell said the wild thornberries on TV. Yes, I didn't watch much of that, but I was somewhat familiar with it. Had an excellent episode with a main girl gives finches a toothpick, throwing off their entire ecological system. Fascinating. Started Mars Girl's interest in evolution. Updog stream. And Top Dog, speaking of, welcome on in, B. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks so much for joining here. Thank you so much for that raid. Thank you for being here. Let me get that shout out right away. Before I started my stream here, folks, I was watching Top Dog playing New Horizons, and I love seeing people with, you know, even just slightly different opinions or play styles approaching New Horizons. I find it fascinating. I mean, just what B was saying is that they feel like they're more of a intermittent player, you know, as opposed to a hardcore daily, which is certainly the category that I fit into for a few years when an Animal Crossing does come out. But just a lovely stream, a lovely streamer. Please do follow Top Dog. They do occasionally watch out for the After Dark streams, which I wanted to, I kind of forgot to say, but I thought they do a wonderful job providing content warnings on that. So you really, you know, you have an idea of what to expect, what to, you know, what to avoid if necessary. Something I really appreciate and have been endeavoring to do just as a general practice. But welcome, Portal, and just in case anybody there's not familiar, I am Manx. I'm Manx a lot. You can call me Manx or D. He, him pronouns, please. I have been streaming Animal Crossing New Horizons every day since it came out. I add in some variety here and there when I can, mostly on the weekends at this point. Yeah, New Horizons is definitely my jam. And I very much enjoy new people coming in here. And hey, Jam J, welcome in. It's been a while. Good to see you here. A posture check, thank you. My posture is actually, I'm keeping it almost perfect, just in order to be on stream. Right now, the only way my back is not in, it's not a terrible pain. Like last few years, I've had a few things happen with my back and shoulder where it's like, well, I will be on the couch for the next 2 days. And this is not that, but I basically can't bend or slouch my back right now, or else it does hurt enough to stop me. Don't have to slouch to check that posture. It's true. I can. Oh, Hito, thank you so much. 2 tier 1 subs to Carrie Loon and to Varlden. Thank you so much for that. Do I need to set up separate? Okay, no, I suppose those alerts did... Oh, I see. Okay, the bot alert works, but I'll have to set up a GIF alert separately for the gift subscriptions. Well, that's fun. I'm kind of neat that I can possibly think of it. I want to think of all new GIFs for these things. I basically went to a folder and picked out GIFs that I made like 10 years ago in some cases, I think. But thank you so much for those tier 1 subs to the community, Hito. I appreciate it so much. And hey, Queen Claire, good morning again. Thank you for that hydrate. And I almost missed in chat there. Hey, Soul Slick, welcome in today. Good morning. Oh, you said hi to the Raiders. Thank you for that. Thank you for your friendliness. Well, welcome everyone. Getting on towards 9 o'clock. Able Sisters might even be open soon. Let's see, I'm still missing one fossil at the moment. I have Doc on my island. Once Doc is ready to leave, maybe, after a chance to look at Able Sisters. It's an open question. If anybody is interested in having me visit your island, let me know. I would prefer to do, real-time island visits and not dream codes at this time. I do think possibly Mondays. Mondays I might start doing a Dreamy Monday feature kind of day thing. I've said before, I would like to have, I really have enjoyed being flexible and making things up on the spot in terms of activities, stream titles, all that sort of thing. But I think it would be nice to have, as I've said, just have a little bit more just structure to the week. It's something I think I would also enjoy at this point. Might try it out anyway. And certainly one thing that's been on my mind with that, though, and a large consideration, is being able to work around, hopefully, you know, have a good synthesis with, Queen Claire's stream in particular, you know. I think just thinking out, oh, no drama llama for 25 bits, top dog. Thank you so much, B. And I wish I could do a peace sign and or become a llama somehow at the moment. Wonder if I could, how quickly could I find Cyrus or Reese? Not so quickly in this game. I would have to time travel to June, I think. Hey, she got booty. Here lurking, watching, making your kiddos some breakfast. Hope my morning's going amazing. Thank you so much. I hope your morning is going amazing. Hope both you and your kiddos' morning is going very well. Hope you've had a good week so far, but thanks for being here, Booty. It was fun watching Kingdom Hearts before. I didn't say it, but you know, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game myself. Back when I had a PlayStation 2, I just didn't get very many games for it. And at the time, Kingdom Hearts didn't totally, honestly, the Disney side of it didn't entirely grab me, I guess. These days I actually do want to play a Kingdom Hearts. And you know, in a perfect world, I would love for the first one to hit the Switch, but seems like pretty slim odds of that happening. Smarsko says, Mystical Mondays, Dream Monday. Do I have the wedding photo plate? Ooh, I don't think I do. Yes, zoom in on that for the no drama llama. I'll have to be ready in the future. Meant to send those thoughts separately, no worries. Scare and Hunt. Haunt is a good Halloween dance. I can't do those quickly at all with this layout, unfortunately. I have to learn Flourish, and then I'll be able to side-by-side them. Good tip though, Jam J. And thank you for the good mornings. Yeah, I am currently working on buttering up Sterling, giving him fossils every day as I can to try to get that last reaction learned. And you're so welcome, Doc. Really glad to help you out. The second page emote for it, indeed. And you're waiting for Abel's to open? Yeah, that's no worries about that. I am, I really want to keep on my Critterpedia. That's actually, I you know, who knows with my attention span, be honest, but that's going to be like a major subplot of these streams until, you know, I have my seasonal fill. But I want to get my museum all full up. And yes, good point. Absolutely feel free to fish while you wait, of course. Doc, I'm curious. Did you pick a northern hemisphere island or a southern? Oh, hey, General Amazingness. Welcome on in, and thank you for the pro tip. Iron wall rack for gifting. Good luck. You have good luck with those. Okay. That's interesting. I tend to have a lot of extra iron nuggets, so I'll mix it up with one of those. You know, the fossils are, I've heard good things about doing the large fossils, but I don't know if there's an actual, I mean, I'd be very curious if there is like an absolute best optimal gift, or if it requires like going for the favorite series, favorite color, or if there's just not a really, if there's maybe not a real big difference. Okay, I need to let me see if this works here. They don't put them out like fossils. So the thing with the fossils is that you give them the big ones. That almost works. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get these bottle alerts working, and that did almost get the username in there though. doesn't need the escape, I guess. Sorry, let me adjust this in real time here. I think I mentioned it before, but I did, I changed bots. And have been slowly reconfiguring all of my on-screen alerts, basically, due to that. But welcome on in here. Thank you for the pro tips. So yeah, the thing with the fossils is that if you pick the big ones, they don't ever put out fossils no matter the size. Are you sure about that? I thought that they did put out the 1x1s. I was under the... I definitely thought that they put out the 1x1s. But I could be wrong. Definitely. I've been corrected many a time before. Because sometimes they just don't put stuff out for, like, random reasons. You feeling pretty sure about that? Alright. Take you on your word. I don't have I do not have any hard photographic evidence. The contrary. Just, I thought I remembered seeing, a small one in somebody's... But, you know, it's really easy to, like, mistake, like, it's easy to visualize something and get it mixed up with a memory, honestly. It's not just me, it's really a human thing. That's... Eric won't display an ammonite. Yeah, that's too bad, honestly. It's a bit of a shame. I wonder if that's just so everybody doesn't, like, fill their villagers' houses up with the, Australopithecus skulls. Which would be... I mean, I don't know why they would stop us, but... And all the copper lights. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, if they don't put any of the fossils out, that seems advantageous mostly. Still. As a gift item. Right? I would think. Just really like the nature aspect. Couple bugs, fossils, and plants. Yeah, totally. I mean, generally speaking, I think it fits, you know, with, like, anybody's overall island theme. Unless they're, you know, specifically avoiding that kind of stuff. It's such a major undercurrent in the game. So, and I'll call you Ness for short, if that's alright. Let me know if you have something, a preferred name or nickname. And that really does go for anyone. And I know it can be awkward sometimes. If I've been calling you something for a while and it's not actually what you would prefer. But please do feel free, and I'll try to apologize and correct myself and do better going forward. So Lara made the mistake of giving your villagers wasps since the beginning. Now you're too far gone to stop. So some nice bug friends. Do I have the black version of the cat grass? I'll take a look, Jamjay. I'll check my catalog. Ness works too? Alright. But yeah, if you have something you would prefer, let me know. I try to, my memory does fail me. And I, you know, have had to apologize in the past for sure. But I really do try to remember and keep those things in consideration. And Lara's villagers actually started replacing their furniture with wasps. Yeah, it's interesting how that... No problem with that. But for some reason, fossils are... Fossils are off limits. They're a no-go. Same feels as a streamer happens to you all the time. Oh, General, sorry. My gosh, I need to read chat better. Alright, let me correct myself real quick on this one. I'm sorry about that, General. Yeah, there is a thing that I'm doing more of trying to make myself, like, go back up on chat and double check. Because I do miss things. And I have the time to read every message. I really do. It is, you know, I know chats can get too big, too busy. And thank you, Doc. Thank you for coming over. I hope you had a good time. I'll just run over that way to wave, but you can, you know, you don't have to wait for me. And yeah, I'll check that cat grass in a moment for Jam J once Doc heads out here. And hey, Lem, hey, good morning, Mir. Good to see you in here. Happy Friday, I hope. We got, what, 20 minutes of lifetime? Is that right? I am doing flights out. I don't think anybody got a dibs yet on a flight out, unless I missed it, in which case, just more and more apologies. And Lara interrupted the fossil discussion with the wasp tangent. Not at all. The discussion evolved. And hey, Quiggy, good morning. Great to see you here again. Happy Friday, I hope. That might be an aspirational wish, more than an observation, I would say. Quite likely, but it's great to see you here. Thank you for joining us. So Mir's already a Steve main, and pretty good at it. I've heard there've been a lot of Steves online. I downloaded the update. I haven't checked it out yet, but I am planning on doing some Smash on stream this weekend, as long as folks are interested. And General did say I'm playing video games, so yeah, it is. It can be difficult to juggle. I'm definitely those are the skills I want to hone, though. I want to be able to go back and forth. So I've got white, red, and light blue. Sorry about that, Jam J. Oh, but Mars Girl already beating me to it. She has the black cat grass, and Laura knew it had some value. Yes, the wasp chat was necessary, as Mars Girl said. And you are welcome, Doc. In general, it's definitely it is a skill, and it's something that I see streamers who like go back and forth between the game and chat so fluidly. And I really admire it. Really do admire that quite a bit. Let me send these 2 fossils to Queen Claire, and then I think I'm going to sell the rest. And Sumir's feeling like Steve's best character. Good at finally a character you don't feel tempted to spam with. Interesting. I really am interested to try Minecraft Steve and the you know what, zombie Alex Enderman. Yeah, I want to try those out. And people who can split their brain between chat and gameplay are frightening, right? B, one thing it took me a long time to recognize is that I think that the multitasking is almost sort of a myth. You know, I think there are people who can quite genuinely do more than one thing at once. Absolutely. But I find I had to come to the realization and acceptance that, speaking for myself, the best I can do is find a way to switch between thinking about one thing kind of quickly. You know, and that's why I have to prompt myself, all right, keep looking at chat, catching up. And Doc did say can open his island up. Yeah, feel free. If you want to open your friend gates up, I'll come and visit. If you've still got weeds to pull, I can help pull some of those. And anything extra sounds like, yeah, Doc just looking for some good extra stuff. No worries. General's new to Twitch, so you get it. Okay, new to Twitch, like new to chat or new to streaming? I'm curious. I feel still relatively new to streaming, even though I dabbled with it for a long time. I only started doing it regularly this year with New Horizons. 7 to 8 weeks now. Hey, congrats. I mean, and you know, welcome to Twitch. I don't know if I'm the person to say that since I came here really only because Mixer shut down. But no, I do want to extend, you know, in as much as there really is, you can find very nice communities of small streamers, small chats. And thanks for joining on in here, Pandemic Streamer, yes. I do wonder how that shaped me for sure. And Laura said multitask breaks Laura's brain. Yeah, I understand. And Laura said if I'd like to visit their island as well, be very welcome to. Major construction. Someone offers to visit, please take them over. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I felt like the main reasons at the time why I started streaming was because New Horizons was out and I wanted to show it to my mom and kind of Mars Girl as well. And it just kind of seemed like the easiest way to do it would be to just stream it. And that has evolved, although it's, you know, those are my roots. Those are definitely my roots. And Mir already knows all the Steve combos. That's, gosh, I mean, the meta's gonna evolve, I would expect, but sounds like you're getting a real strong start there. It's cute, wholesome. Yeah, it's, so I used to play New Leaf with my mom, and actually have been kind of wanting to, at some point, do another New Leaf stream and see if we can visit her town in it or something. But that was a really nice way for us to bond a few years ago. Which I've said it before, I've been close with my mom, definitely. You know, my parents split up when I was fairly young, and she did the single mother for a very long time. And let me know if any gates are open. If you're, I didn't miss Doc saying your gates are open. But right now the list would be just roughly Doc and Laura. Let me know if I'm saying that right. I know Lara can have some preferred pronunciations. Lara or Laura, I think are the two main ones. That's and I will apologize in advance because that's the kind of thing there are, when there's more than one pronunciation for a name, I'm very poor with that, unfortunately. It's just something I have real trouble keeping straight in my head. From when I've known Carolines and Carolines, that's the one where I think I made one particular individual just very annoyed with me. And Doc was here. Thank you for that. I appreciate the message. Both are fine with you. Don't stress about it. Okay. Alright. Well, I might just try to be consistent then. So General's been watching gamers on YouTube for years. Cities Skylines is what you started watching, got you playing it too. Cities Skylines is a really cool game. I've played it only a tiny bit, really myself. Alright, Doc's opening up, and Laura's opening up. Thank you, folks. I'm gonna, I think just assess and sell these fossils quickly. And General started streaming it a bit too. That's great. Yeah, I definitely, for me, you know, I tried streaming a few times over the years, starting in, kind of starting in like 2013, I think. But the thing is, I was kind of inspired by, I mean, the people who I was watching and liked were YouTubers at the time. And doing YouTube is different from streaming. And I just didn't end up, like, really figuring out what I wanted to do. And then, you know, just, my life has tended to be a bit tumultuous in terms of, you know, I know if few people are strangers to this, but wildlife events spinning things kind of out of control, having to move, like every year or every 2 years, kind of for the last 24 years has, it throws off a lot of plans. Video blogging is a different beast. Yeah, these are all, it's something I don't think I fully appreciated until doing a lot more streaming. But these media can have a lot of overlap, but even in stuff that appears pretty similar, you know, just streaming is different from making stuff for YouTube, and that's different from vlogging, and there are just some real fine points to appreciate, I believe. And that's right, Hazy, you do have that friend. I forget who that was, but I do remember watching their stream a bit, I think after you posted, maybe? I'm not very good at those management games, honestly. I think I've said it before, but I just have not a great attention span for games anymore. Gates open. Alright, we got first gates open. I'm going to go to Docks Island first if I can. Thank you so much. Alright, there we go. Thank you guys. I'll head out shortly. And the one thing I'm gonna see is I'll grab my vaulting pole and ladder if they're available, although I think I'm short one of those. And Mir's a bit of a gamer. Yeah, right? I think we got 1 or 2 gamers around here. Maybe a few. Alright, thank you, Laura. Yeah. Head over there, initially. That is not either of the things I was looking for. What is well, you know, looking at it, I might have been mispronouncing that boogie. I think, you know, properly, if we go back to its roots, it's what's known as a video jam. Does anyone have the ironwood stool DIY? I don't think I do. Really don't think I do. Let me check though. Boogie loves a video jam, yes. A superior form of entertainment. Jumanji. Last night I watched Zathura for the first time. And, I thought it was really, really okay. Just extremely... It's alright. I hope that doesn't upset anyone. It was okay. And honestly, it mostly made me really want to go back and watch the original Jumanji, which I have not seen. I have not seen that in a while. I have watched the recent Jumanji sequels with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and some other people, and surprisingly decent movies, I thought. And hey, Jacob, welcome. Heard that Nya is an actual rating for things, yeah. Zathura, there's a few things I could say specifically about what I liked and didn't like about it. But especially from like the, I don't know, Jumanji is like such a sweeping adventure, and Zathura seems like actually super, super limited and smaller compared to it, which is unfortunate given that it's supposed to be like a huge space adventure. Oh yeah. And hey Marky, welcome back. And Doc's getting that restroom break, absolutely. Folks, get any breaks that you need to, always. It's pronounced visual, electronic, recreational entertainment. How could I forget Mir? Thank you. That good old V-E-R-E, as we all know and enjoy. Is this one of those Nintendos you kids like? Yeah, we got the Nintendo going. We're playing some Mario. You know. I think I've said it before, recently even, but I am so glad that I did have a good friend's mother who anything we were playing was a Nintendo, and any game we were playing was a Mario. Was that permission for coffee? Yes, of course, Mars Girl. How could I expect a moderator to operate without coffee? Okay, I'm sure there are some chat mods who don't drink coffee, but let me know. Hey, shout out to any chat mod who doesn't drink coffee, by the way. In general, played the Donkey Kong, yes. Love adding to make things sound, yes, absolutely. And, well, you know, Donkey Kong, there are some kind of obscure versions of that original one. I believe there's a Donkey Kong for the Commodore computer system, possibly Amigas as well. Just so long as they didn't sell all your old game tapes at a yard sale, absolutely quick. Oh yeah, just the last thought on calling things Nintendos and Marios is that, yeah, this friend's mother always referred to us as the Mario Bros. Which was cute. It was very cute. Wait, I think I did miss what Mars Girl said like a while ago, and now she's AFK and won't hear me catching it. I really appreciated what she said about my mom being the physical embodiment of a sweet, quirky, gray-haired librarian. It's pretty accurate. Commodore 64. I don't know if it was for the Commodore 64 specifically. I know it was for a Commodore. And there's a whole thing that I go, those certain old those old computer games is like such a unknown field to me. I love watching, it's actually one of the things I most love watching, like streams and YouTube videos of. But like the 80s and even early 90s, mid 90s computer games is something that I'm know so little about. And Quiggy agrees, pretty good description. Glad to have that verification. Mars Girl just became addicted to coffee 2 years ago after never enjoying it. Not great to feel like you needed to wake up. Easy to guilt-free when the memes are funny, but it's unhealthy. Well, you know, I do believe that it, I mean, it's something to, you know, a doctor would make the final decision on, or, well, not decision, but a evaluation on if you need to cut down for your health. Certainly, I can tell you that for people who have any trouble sleeping whatsoever, the absolute first thing a doctor is going to look at and ask you to do is cut down on caffeine. And there's a really good reason for that. There's a really good reason for that. You know, I think coffee enjoyed in moderation, a cup a day, is, I think it's okay, as far as I know. But it does feel bad to feel like you need it. I really do understand that one. And alright, Doc says sorry for how the island is right now. No, it's fine. And commands, load commands. Wait. Are you trying to get a command list? Oh, no, load commands. I think that's a Commodore 64 reference, I believe. General's 40, so you remember? Oh, wow. Hey, somebody... Finally, I feel less old here myself. Oh, that's great. I really, one thing I've enjoyed growing up is seeing the video gaming community grow up as well. You know, there's still obviously always tons of new and young people. But I really like, oh, Sterling's here too, how nice. But I don't know. I think it's great that there's just more experienced people in the scene. And Marky does, have an announce. Oh, and wait, let me try to do these in order. Laura did mention, if you drink with no sugar, not unhealthy at all. That is, I drink my coffee black myself. And, you know, sugar, a small bit is okay, but it's one of the most important things to moderate, is the sugar, the sweeteners. And I understand the French vanilla faux sugary creamers. That's what I like. I like having that sometimes myself. When I want a dessert coffee, that's what I get for. General's got to get going. Thanks for the heartwarming. Oh, thank you so much for being in here. Sorry, I'm behind on chat. I'm catching up here. But thanks for joining in. Hope to see you again. This weekend, just so you know, if you haven't left yet, I do start later in the day. If you'll observe the clock in the lower left-hand corner, normally I end at 10 a.m. on the weekdays. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'll be starting at 10 a.m. Mars Girl was trying to help with the command list. Yeah, I think exclamation mark commands may actually do something on that front. Boogie says watching the community grow up has been great. Makes you feel sold sometimes. Yes, I absolutely. It is. There are so many ways to make me feel instantly, yeah, wizened and like Mir here, dying and screaming. Hey Doc, is it okay if I'm sorry, I'm kind of going on automatic here, but I'll keep cleaning up these things here if that's cool. Just let me know, Doc. Just kind of going on automatic, and then after a little bit I'll head out. And JMJ did. All right, yeah, you get a full command list there. Look at that. But thanks for dropping by, Mir. Hope you have a good one. Oh, I hope you're able to reform from dust this weekend to enjoy some games with us. Oh, Doc did say feel free to help or drop off anything. Maybe that's telling people to feel free to help me. I'm not sure. But, I mean, Doc, if you want these branches and weeds, I'll just drop them for you. Because they are useful crafting supplies. But yeah, have a good day, General. Hope to see you again. Likewise, Mir. Putting that handyman hat on, I understand. Had to push myself to get a few physical chores done. Recently. It's not always easy. And I do not have a vaulting pole. I do need to craft one, I think. Oh, as for the gold, yes. You can trade your channel points for gnome gold. That is how to use the audio commands. If you want to see the audio commands that are available, you can do sound list. If you want to know how much gold you have at the moment, you can do that. And by the way, Mars Girl, I did find the setting so that moderators have to play by the command cost. So your gnome gold does actually do something now. And thank you B, for the posture check and hydrate. I am glad to say I'm keeping my back very nicely rigid at the moment, very straight. It's not, but we can do the check. Maybe I'll grab maybe I'll find a yardstick at some point for a full visual on that one. Let me get that hydrate in there. Thank you for that. Alright, and folks are getting those mans in very good. And if anything doesn't work, I will try to figure it out. Hey B, thank you so much. I hope you have a great night. And, you know, if I'm not mistaken, you're recovering from catching up on some work. I just remember you reading about a potential overnighter. But I really hope you get whatever rest you need, whatever recovery, and wake up feeling refreshed. Thanks so much for the raid, and for the bits, and for joining us, and for your lovely streams. And hope to see you again soon. Alright, all got wrapped up. Wonderful. So glad to hear that. It has, I'm so, yeah. I don't know if I have exactly the physical constitution for pull an all-nighter anymore. I don't know if that sounds like an odd thing to say, but I mentioned before, I do have a severe sleep disorder. Actually, a quite severe sleep disorder. It was diagnosed when I was a teenager, and it's something I just have to be. That's why tend to be really. I mean, I guess folks on Discord might notice that I tend to disappear right around 10 every night, and that is I really have to keep a schedule. I struggle so much to get a good night's sleep for reasons. Let's see if I can't make myself a vaulting pole here. I would love to have everything I need, but I do not. Do not have softwood or hardwood. I kind of meant to grab that from my storage and sort of forgot. Well, I'm going to drop these things for Doc, and I think I'll keep meandering, but hey, absolutely open. I'll be happy to come on back and help continue clearing things out or anything like that. I really don't mind it at all. I love going to a new island. I used to be very bad with all-nighters. It's something I think that, you know, speaking of the culture I grew up around and within, there was a really unfortunate amount of romanticizing of that kind of crunch work from my parents and I feel like from, you know, just general entertainment media that I was exposed to. And I think I did some actual damage to myself, staying up too many nights, both when I was very young, still as a preteen, then as a teenager, and then when I was in college. There was this one finals week where I started sleeping every other night for a week. And again, it sounded like a hardworking romantic thing at the time. Helped me crunch through some things, and I think may have caused like some actual real damage to me. I really regret that a lot, but you know, have just tried to learn from it. And thanks again, Doc, for having me over. I'll see you again soon, I hope. But please, I hope you enjoy your island and your neighbors. And if you need anything specific, of course, feel free to make requests. We've got just a great group of people here generally, ready to help out. And also, I almost missed it earlier, but I saw Hito getting that YouTube link. Thank you for going for that one. I know Hit's been talking about doing some YouTube stuff as well. I know I got that subscription in there to keep an eye out. know, as I was saying, it's like, I still at times think it would be cool to try to make content like for YouTube. But at this time, you know, the fact is the video, I mean, what I like about streaming is both the unique things it offers as a medium, but also that I don't have to spend hours editing video. I mean, I kind of could and should to put highlights up instead of just stream archives, but it's alright. And hey Ribbon, good morning, welcome. And Mars Girl also still feels like recovering from young adulthood, yeah. And it's one of those things where, like, I did have advice, and ended up making just some really, really poor decisions, unfortunately. You know, there are things that could have helped me out more, probably, but, yeah, very, very poor study habits, and made some really poor decisions, unfortunately. Again, just, stuff I really try to learn from at this point. But how are you doing today, Ribbon? It's great to see you in here. And thank you for the follow. Bubblegum Firefly, welcome. How are you doing? Ah, and that does display... Okay. Working on that. I really need to, I'm gonna work on that CSS. And get that looking fancy and good. Let's see, Laura, I hope your gates are still open. It's quite alright. I know that took me a little bit. If your gates are still open, I'll be heading on over. Wonderful. Excellent. Great. Thank you so much for your patience and for the invitation in. Whoops, and that's me pressing the wrong button there. Ooh. Oh wait, do you have them open? We are maybe not friends yet? That would explain it. Yes. Is this, let's see. Yeah, sorry, is this your profile? Or is this, no, this is probably Mr. Martin, actually. Friend request came via a friend code. Yeah, that was probably Mr. Martin. Let me get mine in there. Oh, I thought that, darn it, I thought that username sounded familiar. Hey, Caitlin. Welcome, Caitlin from Gazebo Kids. Thank you so much for the follow and the lurk. Playing some Animal Crossing yourself. How's that going? Are you working on anything in particular? I know you said you're lurking. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to try to force you out of that. Feel free to continue lurking. There's no need to chat whatsoever. I'm just always instantly so curious. But please let me get in another shout out here for Gazebo Kids, a wonderful pair of streamers. We had B in I think they were just in yesterday, and now today we have their other half, Caitlin. Two wonderful streamers with wonderful senses of humor, and I still have only really caught that Silent Hill stream. That was just so much fun. All right, there we go. Wonderful. I do hope to catch another one soon. I know, I believe they were taking a break first, a conscientious avoidance of Prime Day, which I very much respect. And then I think maybe something else came up. Hopefully some more streams soon. And hey, Why the Torture, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, how's it going? Alright, now let me check those gates again. Lurk hype rise up, absolutely. This is a pro lurk zone. I try to get my shout outs to the lurkers in now and then. Really try not to forget the real importance. and my genuine appreciation as well. Silent Hill is a series you've never gotten around to, Quiggy. Goodness. Love for them to put out HD versions. There's if I'm not mistaken, there was one Silent Hill HD collection that Silent Hill fans I believe are very, very, very negative and critical about. It would be, I mean, gosh, imagine if Silent Hill 1 got like the Resident Evil 1 treatment at this point. Could you imagine? But Silent Hill is Konami, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, so... it would be nice. Yeah, Silent Hill... I have a hard time picking whether, like, Silent Hill or Resident Evil is my favorite game series to watch other people play through. Oh, and Caitlin's working on the campsite at the moment. Wonderful. I very much need to work on my own campsite on my island. It's... I mean, everything needs work. Everything needs work, but I absolutely wanted to improve my campsite specifically. Oh, interesting. So is that, alright, I'm gonna guess, I'm heading to Budilla? And Lucas? Is that correct? I know. But there's a PC modded version made by fans for Silent Hill 2 released recently. That is very interesting. I had no idea. Yeah, thanks for that tip. Caitlin's saying, should be back on Saturday with Resident Evil. Okay, there are, so that's, thank you for that information. So there were HD ports of 2 and 3 of Silent Hill, but Konami gave the port team incomplete versions of the game. So yeah, they had kind of a tough time. Ah, that's terrible. I feel so bad for the people in that kind of position. Why, I have no doubt were trying to do the very best they could with, I'm sure, completely inadequate support. Always on the lookout for the spooky games in October. Yes, I have been disappointed that I haven't been getting more spooky games on stream. I'm gonna try to go back to the Dark Arms this weekend to pick up with that playthrough. The thing I dreaded of having the simultaneous Pikmin playthrough did happen. And hey, JMJ, that's looking really cool. Very nice house there. I see why you're going for that ironwood stuff. I hope somebody's able to help you out with the ironwood stool. And Doc's Island's still open to anyone else. You can do a dodo code if someone wants to go that way. That's nice. Yeah, let Doc know. You can at them in chat here. Be fine, or possibly whispers. So probably good to start with an ad if you don't know them yet. First time somebody's coming over to your island. Ah, hey, that's special. I'm so glad to oblige. Hi there. Sorry I didn't bring anything, but yeah, let me know if you want any. Getting that wasp ready. If only there was any way to give insects between player characters. Oh, I don't think I've seen this fella. Hey there. Jacques. Count Jacques du Budilla. I'm probably not saying that right. Jacques is awesome. Big fan. And the demo for Pikmin 3 Deluxe is out. Yes, that came out a couple weeks ago, I think. Whenever they... it was around some announcement or trailer that Nintendo put out. Feel free, I can either like self-tour, or I can follow you for a tour. Just let me know. Should have visited with B. Ah, yes, for the wasp action. Oh, and there, aw, look at these cuties. There's Chevra. Chev. I always have trouble with the trailing R's. Chevra. I was... Okay, sorry, I've got a lot of different thoughts in my head kind of bouncing between. Holy shark tanks, yeah. Possibly waiting for CJ to come back? Possibly. Hey, where are you going, Meringue? Let me say hi to you. Jock is your local DJ, that's fun. Alright, and go ahead and be a free bird. I will go ahead and be... free. Free as a bird. I was gonna do that a little more sing-songy, and then I just... I backed down. I backed down really hard from it. I've had a couple of ideas for, like, community channel point rewards, and then I've been, like, backing down from both of them. The first on topic would be to have folks make me play through Silent Hill 1. Because even though I've seen, like, I've watched that game get played through 4 times now or something like that, minimum. And I'm sure it would still scare the dickens out of me. And I would absolutely need a walkthrough or something. So the sharks have been there since March and they are never leaving, alright. Hey look, sometimes you need a little shark petting zoo. Or a big shark petting zoo. Or, I think a shark daycare has been a popular concept before. And Mars Girl, yes, Mars Girl is going to be quite busy today. For pretty exciting reasons. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, why did I run there? Naomi's on the island. A sassy auntie on Breezewood. That's fun. This is, I really like this layout. I love this going back to the beach here like this. And we love Naomi's demonic red eyes. Yes. Rodeo with the red eyes as well. Guarding Town Hall. Guarding from what, I wonder? And Caitlin found Silent Hill surprisingly scary. Surprising how well she thought she knew it going in. Yeah, I mean, for one thing, boy, that game has a amazing sound. I mean, that, I really think Silent Hill 1 is one of those examples of just a game being made within and using the limitations of the platform kind of like artistically and perfectly. Did they ever release that Silent Hill game for Wii? I think that's Shattered Memories, and I believe that's one that a lot of folks will say is pretty decent now. If it is Shattered Memories, that's the one where, like, it's icy as a theme, like there's ice going all over stuff. And from what I've heard, a lot of people are more favorable to that one these days. And I think I've seen playthroughs of, like, all the main numbered ones and Shattered Memories, and I think it's pretty alright, from what I recall. And hey, Sharn, welcome. Good to see ya. Doc's got a code up for island visits. That's good. Folks, look out for that one. Ribbon can't handle horror, so you avoid the genre entirely. I hear you. That is mostly me as well. I start getting really nervous really quickly. I should have brought a ladder. I really got to remember to bring a ladder when I go visiting places. That's my bad. Yeah, this doesn't seem like, this is a great layout so far. Only starting to terraform now, so everything's a little dull. Nah, not at all. Your house is done, though. Oh, your house is up there probably, isn't it? And I can't quite get to it without a ladder. Ah, foolish Manx. And no worries, Charn, it's quite alright. I hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, thank you. Alright, I'll get up there and check it out. Thank you so much. Yeah, no worries. Folks are always welcome to come in and, you know, basically at any point. you know, I feel apologetic if it's the last few minutes. Aw, Fifth. Hey, bud. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here. And thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gazebo Kids. How lovely. We have one of the 2 Gazebo Kids here now. I just want to walk around here. I love how this goes down to Laura's house, though. Layout of the house entrance on the map. Yeah, this is fantastic. And hey, Queen Claire. Oh, I've said good morning, but hey, thank you for the spam. Thank you for the allots, Queen Claire and Mars Girl. Sharon's day has been good. Got your new phone and went on a date. That sounds like an amazing day. I have not done either of those things in... Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, let's move on from that. Let's check out this cool house. Wow. Big nightclub vibes in here. I would say real fun nightclub vibes, maybe. Yeah, please do let me know. That's so kind, and thank you so much, Fifth. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry that it didn't do a GIF alert or an overlay alert for the gift subs. I just noticed that I actually have to configure those. I have to add those separately. And a nice bathroom. This I like this. You can really get everything done in here you need to. I mean, the laundry areas is what I'm looking at. That's something I don't really have in my house. Not really sure if your basement is family friendly though. Oh, can you pass a ladder down a cliff? Did I miss that? Get up there and throw it over. Yeah, I don't think that works. That would be terrific though. That is a lot of toilets, just a wealth of toilet options. Well, you know, hey, in all seriousness, I think, I am of the firm belief that Americans have a very narrow view of toilet options. I think, for the most part, and hey, if this doesn't apply to you, if you're an American who's very open-minded about toilet variations, then I'm not talking about you, no worries. But I find that overall most people seem to be. And I love how this frames the window, by the way. I do just want to point that out. It's such a nice use of that. And that is, look at that woomy. That's a great woomy. Yeah, no slurs or visual inappropriate things should be fine. Poop is, hey, you know, I mean, there's a reason why there's kids' books entirely focused on the subject. Alright, yeah, boy, this has been a good day. Bidets are magical. Agreed, Ribbon. Big fan. Something I have been personally installing in our household toilets for the last few years, actually. And this is a nice, comfy bedroom. You got your Switch, you got your music, you got your guitar. Good vibes. Missing anything else? Toilet Variations, pro name for a punk band. Yeah, you're not wrong about that at all. And where am I from? Very bad with accents. No worries. No worries at all, Caitlin. I am from Pennsylvania. I have grown up and lived almost entirely within the constraints of the southeastern part of the state. That said, my accent is still a little odd. I get people every now and then. I get locals asking me where I'm from. And yeah, wonderful music room. I'm sorry, I was just kind of talking there. So this house mimics your IRL house. That's fun. But my dad has a touch of Delaware to his accent, and my mom has still a touch of California to hers. so I have a couple of those. And then kind of depending on how tired I am and who I'm talking to, I will, there's a certain amount of, give and take to how Philadelphian my accent will become sometimes. Ooh, alright, I do see what's happening here. I can understand why you'd worry about this being family friendly, but you know what, it's, well, let's maybe ignore this side and focus on, the wonderful thing that a lot of people in the US are getting permits to grow medical cannabis, and I think that's good. Not just yeah, let's just not look at that side for now, but yeah, this is nice, I like this. Delaware, California, PA accent, yeah, it's a bit of a mishmash. And then, yeah, just there is, you know, there's a slight difference between how I speak on stream, which is sort of my most professional, kind of it is my professional demeanor that I put on. Why is the second side inappropriate? Oh, those terrible illegal activities that we dare not discuss. But I think, yeah, that illegal rock candy operation. Absolutely. And, alright, sorry, let me catch up though. So long as they're not asking you that while you're getting a hoagie at Wawa. Well, yeah, why would anybody be talking to me while I'm getting a hoagie at Wawa? You know, sorry, I'm one of those people who, if possible, like, keeps chit-chat down to a minimum in stores and places. I like using the self-serve options. I really do try to treat people humanly. I try to make that eye contact and, you know, return a greeting if given one. But, yeah, thanks so much, Laura. Great island. Great house. That basement rules. Yeah, it's just a garden. Just a garden. Breezewood has the right half of that as well. Oh my goodness, I think I missed that in PB Angie's basement. The techno house, so good. Partying Breaking Bad style. Alright, yeah, alright. Catching all the up on the OnlyFans camera setup, because there were OnlyFans on camera. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. Darn it, I have to get a flight out, but in the next 2 minutes, is there anything I gotta see here? Laura, let me know. Or else I will have to catch a flight back. But hey there! Ooh, how should I refer to you? Let me know. But HVUF6T. Welcome. Unfortunately, you are just catching the tail end, the last few minutes of today. You can check some wasps. Alright, yeah, let's see who's home. Isn't the residential areas right around here, right? Yeah. I'm so sorry if I missed that yesterday. I really do apologize when my memory gives out. And just, I hope you know that when I ask it, it's because I care about getting it right. Call you HV, okay. I'm sorry, I honestly have no memory of that yesterday. So my apologies, I will try to remember though. And I do ask because I want to get it right. And look at all the wasps in Dom's house, that's fine. And one Roselia beetle, I think. No problems at all. But yes, the stream is ending quite soon. I need to head back to my island and get on with my day and day job. But I will indeed be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Wait, not the same time, sorry. Scratch that, not the same time. I start later in the day because it's the weekend. The time it is now, wherever you are, that is roughly when I'll be starting tomorrow. It's the easiest way to put it. And look at Lucky here, alright. So here's a chance at a recipe and I'll have to scoot on out. And only one wasp so far. And the rogue beetle was a mistake, I understand. It happens. Found Zucker and Octavian yesterday, HV. Congrats. Do you got the open spots for them, I take it? You're getting them in on there? Getting them on in there, I hope? I do know how to make a shell fountain. That's a great recipe though. Octavian's fun. I remember I want to say I had Octavian in my very first Animal Crossing game on GameCube. And I think I enjoyed him quite a bit. They already moved in, and now HV's just needs the pink one and the robot villagers. Oh, that's, Marina, I think, is the pink octopus. And then there's a few different, robots. There's Ribot, and then there's, I think there's a chicken one? Oh, is that Sprocket? Is that the chicken one? And the lesser-known robot alligator. Oh, I forget that one too. Lesser known indeed. And thank you again, Laura, so much. I'm sorry to be running out of here. Great island, great house. Would definitely like to visit again sometime. Alligator bot, his name is Dell. You already have him. Wow. Dell the funky robo alligator. I'm pretty sure Mars Girl's gonna get that reference. I hope. If it even is worth acknowledging. You're so welcome for the visit. I feel very lucky to be able to, on a whim, come on stream and say, hey, you know, today I'd like to fly. I'd like to visit some islands. And, you know, folks actually make that happen for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to head to what has become my traditional ending spot. Although I do like to mix it up. I do mix it up here and there. But I got kind of a standard. That joke is very Homo sapien. Thank you. I appreciate it. But bye-bye, everyone. I will be back tomorrow with more Animal Crossing and probably some single-player game action as well. I do need to continue playing Dark Arms Beastbuster 1999. Originally released, actually exclusively released, for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I have been playing that in an emulator, and I hope to, I mean, honestly, with one good long stream, I could probably finish up the rest of that game. Oh, we'll see about all that. Thanks again to everybody who joined. Thank you so much, Hito, for the gift subs, the bits. Thank you so much, Fifth, for the gift sub. Thank you so much for the raid, Pop Dog, and let me check. What else? I mean, the new followers, thank you so much. Why the Torture? Thank you, Caitlin, for being here. And General left already, but I just appreciate it so much. And then everybody who was here and chatted, who hung out at all. Thank you, chat, for the chats. Absolutely. Thank you, lurkers, for the lurks. I am going to be... in a second here, I'm going to start a raid over to Queen Claire 101. And I do hope for folks who can stick around, you'll join me for Fashion Show Friday. Oh, thank you, Quiggy. Thank you, Marky. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Mars Girl. Thank you, Hazy. Thank you, everybody. I need to keep like a real running thing. Thank you, HV. Thank you, Jacob. Really appreciate you all being here. Let me get this raid underway. I will be in Queen Claire's stream moderating for the day. She's a wonderful, full-time, family-friendly Animal Crossing streamer. We'll be going until usually 3 p.m. Eastern time, US. So please do stick around and join me there. And thanks again, everyone. I will be back tomorrow. Hope to see as many of you then as possible. Hope you all have a good day. Hope your weekend gets off to a great start.